What's up, y'all, and welcome to another vlog. My name is Kayla. If you are new here, and did y'all miss me last week? Did y'all miss me last week? I missed me last week, okay? Yeah, I left y'all hanging on the last video. I was like, oh, I got some stuff I need to tell y'all, and then I didn't even come back with another video. That's my bad, y'all. That is my bad. I have been processing some things. So today in this video, y'all are gonna spend the day with me and we're gonna catch up. Okay, I'm back. And I have my coffee. And we're just gonna dive right into a few updates, life updates. So, since my last video, well, it's really been a few videos ago. So, and I have no notes for this. Like, this is literally like just, I'm freestyling this news, telling y'all, because I have been going back and forth with whether or not I was going to share these publicly or if I was just going to go through it and then come back with like a testimony or whatever. And so I don't know. I really think that what obedience looks like for me in this season is showing up as authentically as I can in my content. Content is something that I have always been passionate about, sharing my perspective of life and things and career and just everything has been a passion of mine since 2020. I launched my first blog in 2020 and I explored that avenue and I got a couple of opportunities to influence people in a positive way during that time, and then life happened and I kind of was like not really in it. Then I came back in it and then I left it again and I came back in it and I just been so back and forth. So fast forward to now. So we've been vibing and kicking it on YouTube here for almost a year, which is crazy. And so yeah, and I've been having a lot of fun with this and I've really been enjoying it. But back to the point, what I feel like obedience looks like for me is being authentically myself in my content and just showing up on my platforms and just being real. Being me, but also just being real and not being so calculated about the content and just so like guarded about what I share and what I don't share and all of that. So here we go. Because this is so unlike me, because I am a little bit guarded in the things that I share and the things that I don't share. I have a hard time being vulnerable on social media because I do think being vulnerable on social media, like we've seen it, how intimidating it can be because of how, people can be on social media. And people get canceled every day because they're vulnerable. They show up as themselves on these apps, and they get this negative backlash. And so I don't know, but honestly, do I have anything to share that I think will get me canceled? No. But again, I just think that just that perception, and especially being a consumer of content, like I watch content. There are people who I follow and I watch their journeys. And one person that I admire the most, A. Wilkie, I admire her because she is sharing her journey authentically, but she is guarded in some of the things that she shares. And I respect that because, we have to have boundaries as people. We have to have boundaries on social media, but we also have to have boundaries in real life. And so I really I watched a sit down video of hers recently, and I really respect her boundaries that she's set as she shows up on these platforms. And so I, respect that and I can resonate with that because I am the same way in that I want to protect myself at the end of the day and I want to protect my peace at the end of the day. And so there are just certain things that I'm just not sharing with everybody because of that, because I think that some things are just for me and God. Yeah. But anyway, so let's get into it. So the day after my birthday, as you all know or may not know, I have been in my corporate career for 7 years. I will not disclose what exactly I do and where I've worked and all that. But I have been doing what I do professionally for 7 years almost at this point, and so I love it. I've been with a couple of companies so far, and I've gotten really good at it. I've earned a lot of industry designations, and I've just been very devoted to that craft and getting better and growing and helping the profession as well get better and grow. So the company that I have been with for almost 4 years, on March 25th, I found out that I was going to be laid off. I did not see this coming. Were there signs? Absolutely. But did I see it coming? Like, did I think it was actually going to happen? No. So, long story short, the area of business that I do work in, the company decided to exit that area of business. And so to eliminate the area of business from their company altogether, which means there was no need for any of us who worked in the area of business. And so yeah, so that meant that we were going to be laid off. At the time, they didn't know when we would be laid off either. They probably did know, but they just was kind of giving us information little by little because I think it was just a huge shock at the start, anyways. So they let us know that it would happen, that they weren't going to be participating in that market anymore, and so that we would experience a layoff situation and it would happen in rounds. And so I ended up being in the first round, and which I was grateful to be in the first round of layoffs because after receiving that news, when I tell you that team morale and just everything with everybody just was like people weren't trying to work. Like it was very like sad, honestly, because there are people who have been with this company for 20 plus years, and they're like, what? Like, when you are leaving a job, you want it to be your choice. You want it to be your decision and done because you made that decision to do it. But some of these people never planned. Like, that wasn't something that was going to be a reality for them is leaving, because if you've been somewhere 20 something years, likely you plan to retire from this place. So yeah, so that happened, and so I went through a lot of emotions. Just to be honest, like I went through sadness, frustration. I was mad, like confused. Like I experienced a lot of emotions. After going through those emotions, I went back and forth with myself about whether or not I would share on social media that I had been laid off, because initially when I found out that I was going to be laid off, I saw it as an opportunity to take my content more serious. I'm like, you're gonna be off work, you don't know when you'll get another job, so like dive into the content. And so like it felt like a no-brainer. But I ain't gonna lie, like I went in thinking that way, but then I don't know, a part of me, like the part that wanted to do the content, it like shut down too. Cause I feel like, a part of me that was really in my career and really loved it and really wanted to, you know, be a beast in the field. That part of me had shut down as well, like months ago before even realizing about the layoff. Work had got boring to me, and it was like I felt like I wanted the content more, and so I was trying to, do that on the side, and so I feel like I was not as focused at work because I wanted the content, but then again, realizing that I would be laid off made me want that my career. So I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like you want something so bad during the times that you can't have it, and so I've been kind of just, I don't know, going through this like mind loop of just, do you want to do the content? Like, are you serious about the content? Or do you want to continue to pursue your career? Like, is that something that you genuinely want to continue to pursue long term, or is the content something that you want to pursue long term in a serious way, more serious than you've been able to, because you've had to balance them both? So, in that, to be honest, the answer to those questions, I'm still trying to figure them out. If I were to be totally honest, do I love making content and love talking to you guys? Yes. Do I love sharing my journey? Yes. Are there boundaries when it comes to my journey? Yes. But I feel like obedience right now looks like me sharing. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share and we're going to go on this journey together. Am I looking for work? Yes. I don't think I've yet reached my full potential in the field. I think that I have so much growing to do. And, there are still heights that I want to get to. I still have goals when it comes to that career. And so, am I ready to just give it up completely so I can just do content full time? No, that's definitely not where I am. Um, but I do have to make a decision about how serious I want to be as far as content goes alongside my career. And I think that this break space is an opportunity to, kind of sort my feelings with it and, take action as well, like execute. Like, if you're serious about the content, like, this is a really good opportunity to develop a routine when it comes to content, to develop new skills when it comes to the content, to develop new habits when it comes to the content, so that when I do go back into the workforce, that I already have routines, I already have skills, and I already have things that I learned and that work, and I can do them at the same time as when I'm working. So, so yeah, so that's where I am. That's the main life update. Honestly, is that I have been laid off from my corporate job, and now all I'm doing. This is week 3 of me being at home, and this is the last week that I will not be filming content while I'm off working at home and not working, because the first 2 weeks of my layoff, I did not film content and I do feel terrible about it. I feel like I should have been filming content, but honestly, I think that those 2 weeks were just the time for me to figure out where I was with it and what I really wanted to do and to really hear God, because I have been praying nonstop about this situation and, in that wanting him to remind me that he's going to take care of me regardless of what's happening, because he's sovereign over everything. And so I truly believe that he's in control. And so me being laid off from work was a part of his plan. And, I have to recognize and hear him in, like, what do you want me to be doing in this season? And so it took me a minute to get to the point of really feeling like the content was what I was supposed to be doing. But we're here now, and that's all that matters. So yeah, so I love you guys and I appreciate your support so far. And I love you and appreciate your support going forward. This was, not easy for me to share, but I'm glad that I did. And yeah, so we're gonna finish out the day because this is a spend a day with me video. And yeah, so today, honestly, what I have planned. So I'm having my coffee now, and then I've already started some laundry, and I cleaned up our bedroom. And so I'm gonna just continue to clean up around the house and finish laundry, and then I want to go run a couple of errands. Deja is coming this weekend, so her birthday's today. Graduation is Friday. And then Sunday, she's driving up because she is going to Yale in Connecticut. And so she's driving to Connecticut this weekend. And she's going to stop here in Charlotte on Sunday. And so we're going to have a chance to hang out, kick it, and celebrate her. And so I want to put together a little, like, happy for her or whatever, because I'm just extra like that. So yeah, so I actually have some packages coming today for her, and then I want to go out and, like, get some stuff to make, like, a little basket or whatever. Okay, so while I'm off work, I am trying to revamp my office. So I finally put my diplomas on the wall, and I am still planning to do, like, shelves in here. And so on my shelf, I want to put, like, my undergraduate degree on there, and a few other things. But my industry diplomas for my designations, my larger ones, I went ahead and put them on the wall right here. And so I saw a lady on Facebook. She had like picture light above hers in her office. And I was like, I want to try that because these are the picture lights from our old gallery wall in the apartment. And I am not using them anymore for anything. So I was like, let me put one of these up there and see how I like it. So yeah, I'm about to do that real quick. So I am sitting in my office just trying to get a feel for it. I've turned this desk around like a million times, but I think I like this angle just because I think where I have my camera sitting is where I'm going to have computers again. And this is like the angle I want to have for like my video meetings. Now, we're still gonna put shelves behind me with all my like stuff on it. But I like how you can still see my diplomas in the background, and then you can see this new lamp that I got from TJ Maxx a few weeks ago. Um, yeah, and so I have my desk facing the windows. I was anti facing the windows a while back just because I had my desk right up on the windows in the apartment for a short time, well, for a while actually. And the reason why I moved it is because at a certain time of day, the sun would come into those windows and blind me, so I couldn't see my screens. But I think I'll be okay just because the sun doesn't shine directly into this side of the house. The sun actually shines into the other side of the house, and so I probably won't get any blinding sunlight coming in this window. And so yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep it like this for a while. I was just gonna show y'all that I'm facing the windows now. Now these curtains, don't know if I'm gonna be keeping these curtains because I don't know, I loved them at first. Now I'm not so sure. But I'm gonna wait until I actually finish everything else before I change them. But I got my ring light set up over there because just extra lighting, just in case it's not daylight or sunny, and so my natural lighting isn't the best. So I got my ring light set up over there and like my memo board. And I got like other tripods and stuff over there too. And in front of the windows, what I really want to do is put like a couch or two chairs right there and like a little table, like a seating area. And then I got that piece of art right there that I'm probably gonna put up on the wall right there. And then yeah, and then I want to do two shelves behind me, and that is going to be my office. And I want to put a rug underneath this desk. And so this is my standing desk I'm sitting at, and then I also have like my writing desk over there and like my little filing cabinet. Don't know if I like that position of my cabinet because obviously it's stuff in those drawers I actually do use. Um, so I don't know if I want that so far away from me, but it really doesn't take anything for me to just get up and go in the drawer. So for now, I'm gonna keep it like that. I also don't know if the printer's gonna stay with me. I think I might move the printer back to RJ's office. That's where it was before. But I put it down here because I was using it. And yeah. And so since I sent my equipment back to work, this space is much emptier now. So I had room to put that printer right there. But yeah, but this is what we have so far. I have like my backpack and my yoga mat in that corner. And yeah, I think I want to go ahead and get a rug soon, just so that I can like finally know what it feels like to have a rug in here. Because I haven't really worked on my office because I'm trying to finish other parts of the house, and so the offices, both of our offices, are not finished. But I just kind of been feeling around since I had to send my equipment back. I'm like, I can finally kind of move my desk around how I want. And so I just been trying to get a feel of what the desk feels like, move different directions. I had it slanted at first, and I did like that for a while. But I don't know. Now I'm kind of feeling like this might work because I can also slide over here. And well, don't know if I can slide over here as comfortably as I thought. But I don't want to move the desk anymore over than I had it. So I don't know. So that's something I'm gonna have to work out because obviously, like, I want to be able to slide over here to my writing desk to work over there if I have to. So I don't know. Maybe I have to move the desk up some. It might be what happens that I push it back this way some more so that I could be able to get over there easier. And then maybe not a couch and maybe just chairs. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out this space because we're like still figuring things out. But next month will make 6 months since we've been here, which is like crazy that we're already halfway through our first year here, but we're still figuring things out. I think by the time we make a year, we'll be done with everything, and which is, I think, great amount of time. There's no rush at all because I mean, right now it's functional. We're living our best life in it. It's just like little details that we're working on now. So yeah, so I don't know, figuring out the office space, but I do like this angle, how it looks so far, because like I said, you can see my lamp and my diplomas in the background, and then you'll be able to see the shelves behind me once I get those. So yeah, so stay tuned for the finished office. I don't know when it'll be finished, but we're working on it and we're getting a feel for it. So yeah. Okay, I'm about to eat lunch. It's like what time is it? 2:14. It's not too much of a late lunch, but it's still kind of late. But I'm about to eat lunch. Um, yeah, I'm gonna eat lunch. Probably watch some TV, and then finish the laundry, and then I'll probably get ready and maybe go to some stores or something. I don't know, y'all. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. Which I'm not mad at. I get to basically just do what I want to when I get ready. But I'm trying to stay productive. That's my main thing. I don't want to just be doing nothing. But I am still resting because this is definitely still a season of rest. So I should be resting as well. So I'm trying not to put too many tasks on myself in one day so that I can still have time to rest when necessary. So yeah, but I am a good ways through my laundry. So after I finish eating, I'll just keep doing that. And then I'll probably get dressed and try to get out to go by a couple of stores. So yeah. And if you all have not noticed, something new that we added, we put up these pendant lights well, we did them last week, like Friday last week. So a few days ago, they haven't been here long. I actually got a really good deal on these, and RJ put them up for me. And they're cute. I feel like they go with our little vibe in here, like my modern farmhouse vibe. So yeah, I like them. I'm gonna leave them up for a while. Will I change them? Maybe, probably. But for now, that's what we have, and I like them. They're cute. And yeah, and so now all I'd have to do is find a light fixture to go over the table in our like dining area. And I think that's all I'm gonna do as far as lights. So yeah, that's my last little project. I'm eating fried chicken, cabbage greens, and yams that I made for dinner on Sunday. So just eating some leftovers, and yeah, I'm gonna watch TV and I'll holler at y'all in a minute. So I just took a shower and I'm finishing up my skincare. I'm gonna do some like summer makeup, And then I'm gonna get in the streets. I'm having to really talk myself up to leave the house. Yeah, I'm having to really talk myself up to leave the house because I get so comfortable in the house that I don't want to leave. And working from home has done it to me. I used to want to never be at home before I was working from home, but now I love being at home. And it's a little bit of, I don't know what to call it really, but I like being at home way too much. So when I actually do want to like get out the house and go do stuff, I have to really talk myself into it. But I got dressed. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm wearing before I leave. And a little simple, cute outfit. And then hopefully I can get up out of here. It's about to be a lot of traffic out because it's almost 5 o'clock. So it's probably not the best time for me to be trying to go anywhere. But it's gonna be okay. I'm probably not gonna go far, honestly. So I got these bronzing drops. And you're supposed to mix me with some moisturizer. But this stuff matches my skin so much. Hold on. So I am in the car, except it's the next day. I'm in the car. I got to do different outfit on. It's a new day. But I am headed to Ross and possibly TJ Maxx to just browse. And then, like I said, I'm making a basket for Deja, so I'm gonna look for some stuff for that too. But and it's like a Bath and Body over there in Target. So yeah, so I'm gonna just see what I can find. Yeah, yesterday I didn't make it in the store. Truth be told, just to be honest, I had a bit of a breakdown yesterday. I was just very in my feelings. And I definitely think that there was like a build up as to why I got to that point. But yeah, so me and RJ just basically just had to have like a come to Jesus situation. Just so that I can sort my emotions. But yeah, but I'm better now. I feel better now. And I'm headed to the store. So he's actually gonna meet me there. So yeah, so let's go shopping. And then after this, I'm probably gonna treat myself to some froyo. And then I'm gonna go home, and that's gonna be my day because today is Wednesday, so I really want you all to get this video today. So my goal is to go shopping and then show y'all what I got, and then go home, edit this footage so that we can have What's a Wednesday today. And tonight is date night, as you all know, and so me and hubby are cooking together tonight. We're trying a new recipe. I might film it if it looks like we know what we're doing, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so let's go shopping. So we're back home. I just realized I can't show y'all what I got for the basket because this is about to go up before she's gonna actually get here. So yeah, I can't even show y'all what I got from the store. But we did go to Sweet Frog, as y'all saw, and now we're home and we're about to start making dinner soon. So I need to wrap this up so I can get this footage edited for you guys. This is a tough one for me. I'm not even gonna lie, but I love y'all and I appreciate all the support. And yeah, this is the end of this vlog, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment on this video, and I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.